camera just fell. Holy shit. Look at that. What's up, guys? I'm the voice behind the helmet, and today I'll be doing a review on this 2020 Kawasaki Ninja 400. Now, I can tell y'all one thing is, if y'all remember on my review from doing the 2012 250, this style is definitely a big step up. I definitely like the color, but whoever had it last, it seems like they tried to do the paint job themselves, so it doesn't give off the good Kawi quality that it should. However, I get where they was going with it. Of course, before we jump into this video, we'll be discussing the price, body style, features, weight, and comfortability. I might have said that out of order, but it doesn't matter because y'all get where I'm going with this, and y'all know it's time, baby. So let's jump into it. Flip My Cycle is selling it for $5,200. Oh, $5,200. Oh, the camera just fell. Holy shit. Look at that. The whole housing cracked off of the assembly. So, there's that. Should the review still go on or what?
Moments later.
Starting with the price of this bike, Flip My Cycle has it listed for $5,200. But how much it's going for, I guess that doesn't really matter. Just because as I was actually taking this bike out on a review, this guy's like, hey, I just bought this bike. So someone actually just possibly purchased it. So with that being said, if the offer does go through, then this bike is off the market. But if it doesn't, then Flip My Cycle is selling it for $5,200, but the KBB listing price for it is $47.95. The good thing about this bike is that as I was taking it out, this guy just told me he actually purchased this bike, and he still gave me permission to do this review on it. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And what's even better is he's a first-time rider, and you know, I told him who I am, and he's like, wow, so I guess you can do this review for me. And he's like, well, technically for the world. And I was like, I got you, dog. I got you. So I don't know the dry weight of it, but the wet weight of this bike is 366 pounds. I want to say it's equivalent to the R3. It's super light. It feels really good. I feel super comfortable on it, and I actually want to go around and play on it, but I know it's somebody's bike officially, so I don't want to be too rough on it. I know, boo, no fun. Got it. The body style of this bike, you can definitely tell Kawasaki made a huge upgrade, starting with this panel. The panel on this bike, y'all know that's a big thing for me. I'm big on digital panels. I like them. I like to know whether there's something wrong with the bike, which you have your oil light on this bike, but excuse me, your service light on out here, so whatever may be wrong, I'm sure it'll be fixed before it's sold. This bike do come equipped with ABS as well, so that's another positive. You definitely want to engage that your ABS when the roads are much more slick. So it's just a benefit, especially for a new rider. And I like this panel because if you are a new rider and you know you don't know what comes with shifting gears, like for instance, I just downshifted all the way, and everybody's done it, you'll freaking be in neutral thinking you're in first. Everybody's done it. I don't care what y'all say. If you haven't, then leave a comment in the comment section, but that's a big thing. But if you're a new rider, this panel right here, since it tells you what gear you're in, it'll give you the opportunity to really get a feel and learn those gears, as well as the RPMs on here. It tells you when to switch, so it's definitely a positive, and I think it's a benefit for both experienced and non-experienced riders. But this panel is definitely a huge upgrade, and I absolutely love it. It tells you your mileage up top, and then it says your trip A and B, just like any regular standard bike. And then on this bottom side, it tells you your miles per gallon, your range until empty, how how much miles per gallon you're currently using, which is not listed, and then the average you use per gallon. So I think that's super convenient, and I'm 100% for it. The body style, I really love it. It's aggressive. It definitely competes with the R3, but more so this bike gives me the feel or the vibe that they tried to make this similar to the ZX10 face. So that's where you get that aggressive, beautiful look from on this bike. With a good wash, this bike is definitely clean. This has the same color as the new 636s. Like, you control the bike. Any bike you get, you control it. You don't let it control you. Always remember that. You are in control. Like people say, don't start off on higher CC bikes. Which, if you're inexperienced, you don't want to buy a brand new bike, in my opinion. Excuse me, if you're inexperienced, you don't want to buy a brand new bike, in my opinion, just because everybody's guaranteed to go down at least once. And I said that's not true for a while, however, until it happened. Now look at me saying, oh, everybody's gonna go down at least once. But yeah, this bike actually has a custom exhaust. It has a slip-on. It's the Leo vent slip-on, so it gives it that nice little hum to it. Handlebars, it definitely gives off 650 vibes. So any of your like naked or street fighter, well, I can't really say street fighters, because those even have a little bit more of an aggressive stance. But this is more like the 250, how it's like straight up. This one has a slight bend to it. The seat's comfortable. However, I am still on my tiptoes. So for my shorter people, that is 5'2" and below, 5'3" and below, just know that you're gonna be on your tiptoes. It rides really good. It does. This bike has smooth transitions. This one has a very sensitive clutch though. So the minute like you just tap on it, watch. Tap. This shit's just, it's just gonna do what it has to. But learning your clutches, when to engage, when to shift, that's all gonna be positives of learning any bike. I was messing around on the bike prior to test riding it. I had to run and go get another holster for the camera because, as y'all can see, it fell off. But this bike is smooth, and I wasn't really a fan of the 250, but I would definitely say this is a great starter bike. It's comfortable, easy to maneuver. I'm still in love with the R3 that I did test ride, and I'm actually on the market for one for like a 2-mile track, but I'm not opposed to getting a 400. I really like the way this bike feels. I'm on this clutch, and it gets up. I would love to hit some curves on this bike. I would love to get it to the track too. But this bike is sold, and for anybody on the market for a 400, I will 100% recommend it. But that concludes this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. But if you loved it, give it a sub. Oh, and let's not forget